hard is it to keep watch on Assassinat Wench?
She's slippery as an eel, that one, Dougal.
Just stop talking about me as if I'm not here. There's a baby that needs milk.
Stop your havering, woman. The beast is payment for rent.
Normally when my mother recommends a television show for me, I usually stay far, far away. But then Victor Lucas recommended this, and I thought otherwise. It's called Outlander. It is based off of a series of novels that is wildly popular, especially with the ladies, by Diana Gabaldon, because, let's face it, we ladies like a little erotica.
Yeah, it's very romantic and a little erotic, of course, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's taking place in the books. Do we see this in the television show enough, though, Victor Lucas?
Not in the 5 episodes that I've seen so far. It's a little teasy.
It's super teasy.
But the reason why I wanted to watch this show is Ronald D is the executive producer, and it's a huge passion project for him, and it's a very big departure from his Battlestar Galactica days. But there's also a really central fantasy element in this. It's like Captain America in reverse. Yeah. This English lady in the midst of World War II gets thrust back in time.
To 1743.
Yes, in Scotland.
Yeah, so it's already this period drama, but then going back even more into another period drama.
Yes.
So it's playing with time travel here, so I guess Ronald D. does fit.
A little sci-fi, a little fantasy.
There's a little sci-fi, but they do pretty much ignore it, though, in the show. Like, she travels back in time, but they don't really discuss how that could be or why it happens, and I guess that's because they don't discuss it in the book. And I do want to say, because I've watched almost all the episodes now, the tease is a tease for a reason, because there is basically a whole episode of sexual encounters.
I'm in the episode where Sam Heughan, who plays the obvious love interest in the Scottish time period, they've just basically touched fingers. And so you can see the sparks of electricity. And I've read about the show and I've heard how much heat is around the show. My complaint about the show, and it's Katrina Balfe and Sam Heughan are the 2 leads, they're so obviously stars, and they're so beautiful, and they just look like models compared to every scruffy rapscallion they could have dug up in wherever they shot this. I think they must have shot it in Scotland. But everybody's bearded and dirty and grimy and greasy, and then these 2
but
beautiful
that's how
romance novel actors are in the middle of this.
But that's the thing, that's how you pull in the ladies, and they are gorgeous. They're beautiful to look at. My goodness, this woman is stoic. She's tall and she's gorgeous, and she has this beautiful body that she does show off, because we do see it a lot. The story itself tends to move a little bit slowly at times.
It's slow,
This is the worst part.
She's a nurse.
Yes.
So she deals with a lot of scary things, but when she was, I mean, she plays with intestines.
Well, and it's a violent time. And, you know, my favorite parts of the show, though, are when the 40s, the 1940s, seep into the 1740s. And we've got this cool music coming in and this glowy remembrance of the time period. And I think both time periods are done so effectively. There's a commitment all the way through the show that really is something to behold, you know, especially if you're a BSG fan like myself. It's nice to see such a dramatic departure from Ronald D. and also Bear McCreary, who writes the music for this show, which is incredible. The music is absolutely stellar in this show.
Sure, I mean, this could have gone the completely other way.
Watch yourself, laddie.
You feel like you're a part of this world. And yes, it does move slowly at times, but I'm in the ride. I want to know where the story goes.
I'm going to keep watching. You've already kept watching.
I have.
What are you giving Outlander?
It is getting an 8.
Gets an 8 for me, too.